Nining Jo Acholi, welcome back to Chaka Leb Acholi, segment me, Kwan Leb Acholi. I hope I'm not delayed. I was watching my recording from yesterday and then running on it. Signal not here delay my knock. Um, Please join live, engage with the platform, share on your social media platforms as well. What to Facebook to Chaka Leb Acholi. That's the official page. Um, I also post on uh, Facebook on my personal Facebook page, which is Chaka South Sudan. Our YouTube channel is Chaka Chile. I'm trying to rush here before Genocho. I hope I'm not delayed. I may have to record a session from yesterday. Pinane running on it, choppy manok. Signal gonna bit of a break in between. So I hope you guys can see me well today, and I hope it's not delayed. Okay, so on session number 71, wachaka kwano gane look kum jomi agoro, wachaka get introduction la war session number 70. Okay, one morning o jo agoro gibin kama papat, pole giwar gipore ge jo agoro mati president Uganda. Jamoti agor mo mone agor mapping mone Uganda ka agor mamal kono mone to amede Sudan. Chief mo ben ka leading group sa beru ngage wod nyari gi lokoro mo no not lokoro mo I think it's lokoro mo but however gi settle ya goro mando anong ngani Agoro Benatia split up into two territories. Kirama Wabineno gave a job, other clans Chalukene, Oba, Gaginganga, Kene. Agoro Tidungo, Agoro Lacam, Agoro Lachwich. Okay, well, Lachwich. So today, our Nana reading and knock, there's three subgroups, subclans Agoro Lacam. Okay, there's only three, and the reading is not that long. So I want to attempt kwana ne wang tin kadigi donga kwana ngani Agoro Lachwich. Okay. So without wasting too much time, please make sure to like, comment, share, engage with the platform. Share on your Facebook pages. If you're from Agoro, please drop your DM, your private message, or any comments regarding any information that I'm sharing here today. If it's accurate, well, I change something is not correct. This is a learning platform. If you would like to be a guest, also send me a message or leave a comment under this video, and we can schedule a time for you to join us as well. Okay, on a Poematek. Again, I'm Jacqueline Kangokot, the host for this platform. Please let me know if you can join so we can discuss what I'm reading. Okay, so I don't know regarding money. Agoro Lacam. Agoro Lacam. Okay, la jojo joining on it. Joagoro Lacam, Agoro Lacam. Tiegi Doc Odd Martina de Kidman. Willie Barry. Orimi Gi Patoro. Okay. Also drop your comments if I'm reading this incorrectly. Kape I pronounce and give my bear. Or what you been bora. Okay. Wajang ba winyingang and getting me Agoro. I know that there's an Agoro clan, a Pajok. Sorry, a South Sudan. Lakini. Angeko subgroups or subclan me Agoro, okay? So Katia pronounce Maharaj Wadibura, okay? Apoy. So there's only three subclans Agoro Lacam, which are Willie Bari, Orimi, Ge Pato. Okay. Najojo joining on regarding Willie Bari. Najojo joining Darami Willie Bari Bene Opore a Doc Odd. mi kara matino adek. Mana ye panyolo kuhu. Te kwarpa goro wajani dok od mi panyolo gi imode wala imodi duju obino gi rumbek ikin moha mia apara biro. Okay. Nen chalo jo imadi aye well imod imodi aye ma okwongo nyono ngom mi agoro ka jo panyolo obino lachien. Okay. Ladit nyamoyo aye okelo dana mi imodi wala imodi. Gi rumbek ento Leb Acholi pengeo nying ladit ma okelo jo panyolo. Ladit nyamoyo obino gi luak mere ogero I agoro ka jo panyolo obino ogero ikomgi dok bong. Okay, that's the information we have on Willie Body. Now regarding the kuku, dana mi dok ot mi kuku kono obino gi keji. Ikin moha apara boro gi pira beach kala chien gin bene olungo kumgi ni kuku mana ye mi po kwere ikom umeho megi ma odong ikeji. Okay. Duan wajini jo kuku ochira ogera ikom jo imod wala imodi gi panyolo dok bong mod dano mi dok ot adek man oribo kumgi igang achiel madit matin gilungo Willie Body. Who I did got pronouncing it correctly. Jala now section 9 me ganadong team gi got Willie Body. Okay. Like you're joining or regarding team gi got me Willie Body ne jo Willie Body tie gi team achiel ma gilungo ni team Botolo. Okay. Jo panyulu aye ma koro chiriba mi team Botolo. Ento lo diragoro pengeo nying dana machon gi nying dana manyen magin lo kor chiriba mi team Botolo. Okay. Jo Willie Body bene tie gi got ario. Mana ye got Botolo gi got pika. Te kwarpa agoro wajoni got mana rio duchu ye got pa jo panyolo. Dano mi Willie Body tie gi jok achiel mana ye jok kurumunda maybe. Okay. So now regarding the Orimi subclan, the Orimi subclan of Agoro. Okay, this is the next, the second subclan in Agoro Lacam, Agoro territories to the left. Okay, jo mi Orimi, la chojo choni ngo, te kwarmi actually wajane dana mi Orimi obino gi e kabirma para beach chalo man. Dano mi Orimi mokene obino gi bar nya kenyi. Okay. Kangodong dano mokene obino gi lowai e lokoya. Dano mokene obino gi ya ru ilolobo. Dano mokene obino gi lokoro. Ka dano mokene kono obino gi lowudo iyo bo. Okay? La chien dano man duju mau bino gi dok ot mio rimi kin bene poge dok ot matino angwen kit man owiria pawele jem gi korla. Okay? Te kwar mi agor wajini dano mi owiria wala wira gi pawele wala pawelo. Ange ko kanyan. Mokene obino gi bar nya kenyi ka dano mokene obino gi lowai. Lo dira goro mokene wajiborani la dit merok wala mirok aye okelo dano ma obino gi bar nya kenyi. Kala dit okwer kono aye ma okelo dano ma obino gi lowai. Okay? Luak mi orimi odonyo ing'om agoro kin mwa para bor gi piera bor wi abich wi para bor gi piera bor wi abichiel. Ikare ma gino o agoro gino ger chut ite god pika. Dano nongo pere ite god pika. Well, pika, god pika. Okay? Piman jorimi odoho wihingom gin ori ite got pika chok mwaka miro chok mwaka pirangwen. Okay, so almost 40 years gibere ite got pika from 1886 to 1926 from apara boro we abichel we apara bongon gi pieraria we abichel. Okay, yala imwaka apara bongwan gi pieraria we abichel or 1926 mono ogwaro dana miorimi otero gini kulu achila matie I panyikwara gino bero I achila chok moga pa. Okay, from apar bongwan gi pieraria we abichel we apar bongwan gi pieradek we angwen. Okay, ikin moga apar bongwan gi pieradek we abich mono dok okwanya dano mi agoro duchu otero gini dok guru ma agi opari chiro itori ka jo agoro obero kenyu pi mwaka abich. Ka mwaka par bongwan gi piera ngwen jo agoro odak I dok kulu ayi. Kama gin tie ye watin. Okay, if you're from Agoro, can you confirm this information? Apo matek. Ludira goro o wajiborani dano mi kurla mokene obino gi yaru. Dano mokene obino gi lokoro. Ludiro mi agoro o wajiborani wigi pe po inying la dit ma okelo dano gi yaru. Okay? Do you guys know ngamo kelo un gi yaru? If you're from Agoro, you're from Kurla, ngamo kelo un gi yaru. La dit man, chief man, road man mo kelo un kenyu. Kama jo agoro te ye team. Okay. You're dokula yi. Okay. Please drop your comments up for Matek. Ka dok od mi gem wala gem kono obino gi lowudo I obo. Okay, ento lo dira goro pe wajibora lo ka ngoma weko jo gem wala gem o excuse me o kwede weko gi lobo obo kin bene pe wajibora nying la dit ma otero luak man ingom agoro. Okay, guys, what do you think? Now, just a brief sentence on ngani team gi god oremi. I just joining about look me gine team ki god mi orimi ne jo orimi perigi team god new job. If you're from orimi, can you confirm who pegi job, who pegi god, who pegi team If that's the case, please confirm, okay? Yalla. Now regarding Jo Patoro mi Agoro, okay? This is the third subclan mi Agoro Lacam, okay? I just showing on regarding Jo mi Patoro, ne Jo Patoro tiegi dok ot Martino Ario. Mana ye pagur gi panimo panimo panimo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please confirm. Gindujo bino gi got patoro e pajok. Okay? Yala ningo adit olem chigira. Adit olem chigara or chigira. Aye okelo luak mi pagor gi panimo ilobo agoro. Te kwar mi achuli wajoni. Iki mo kapar bor gi pier bongwen. Da obere kindano mi pagor gi panimo pagor gi panimo. Okay? Pilok man oweho gino awaho gi pajok. La dit olem chigira mi pago ma neno ni bedo pa omeo odogorach. Okwanyo luak mi pagor kachiel gi jo panyimo okelo gin I agoro. Jo agoro ojolo luak pa olem chigira mabe ka gimiyo budgi kabedo. Lachen jo pagor gi jo panyimo olungo kumgini jo patoro. Mana ye mi pokwere pi kabedo megi machon. Watin wanungoni lok mi wat nyokara pori tie matek ikin jo patoro. Mi agoro gi jo patoro mi pajok. Okay? Man bene gina chiel ma oweho jo patoro mi agoro watin pori woro got patoro. Okay, if you're from Patoro mi pajok and Patoro mi pagwi will actually give me information. Confirm. What do you think? Is this information accurate regarding Jo Patoro? Okay. So this concludes the reading on Agoro Lacam. It was very brief. With the three mini subclans here, which are Willy Bari, Willy Bari, Orimi, Ka Patoro. What do you guys think? It was very short. Okay, if you don't understand Acholi, so I was just reading on the Agoro clan of the Acholi tribe of present-day South Sudan. Yesterday I read the introduction. You can go and watch that previous recording, session number 70. So for today, I was just reading on the subclans on the Agoro territories to the left, called Agoro Lacam. Lacam meaning left. Okay, and this section covers the three subclans within that territory, which are Willy Bari, Orimi, and Patoko. I don't know what they mean. He doesn't really explain too much what they mean for me to understand. I don't know if it's even a Choli. So regarding the Willy Bari people, what he found was that there's three subgroups in Willy Bari, which are Panyulu, Imodi, and Kugu. Okay. And they found, in his research, he found that the Panyulu and Imodi subgroups came from Rumbek in present-day Sudan in the 1700s. Okay. And he's saying that the Emoti people came first, and then Panula people came after and found the Emoti people there. Okay, and they were led by Chief Nyamoyo. Nyamoyo. Okay, he's the one that brought the Emoti um, people from Rumbek. Um, but we don't know who led the Panyulu people into Agora, present day Agora in present day South Sudan. Okay, and then there was also the Kuhu, right? The Kuhu subgroup of the Wilibari people. And he's saying that the Kuhu people came from KGKG, okay, around 1850. Um, um, and they call themselves Kuhu basically because they wanted to reference their place of origin being KGKG, okay. Um, So they came as foreigners. When they came from KG and settled with the Imodi or Imode and Panyul of the Agora people, they came late. So they settled as Bong, meaning foreigners. Okay. But they all became one eventually after settling together as the Wili Bari people, the Wili Bari subclan of the Agora people. Okay. Now, regarding whether or not they have any land rights, these whether the Wheelie Body people have any land rights or any significant mountains or any gods or deity or spiritual power. We found that they have rights to Team Botolo. Okay. Um, this is the entire Wheelie Body people that have rights to Wheelie Body Team Botolo. Okay. Um, and they have two significant mountains, um, which are God Batolo and God Pika, God Pika, and God Batolo. Those are two mountains um, that are in present day Agoro or in the Wilbari region. Okay. Um, and they're saying these two mountains belong to the Panyulu subgroup of the Wilibari people. Uh, and they have one god or spiritual power, um, which is called Jak Kuruman, Kurumunda. Okay. Now we also read about the Orimi sub clan. Um, I'm sorry, subgroup of subclan of the Agoro people. Okay, and we found that the Orimi people um, came from Barnyikani, Nyakani, okay? And some of them came from Lawai, which is in Lokoya in present day South Sudan. And others came from Aru in Lolobo, present day Uganda, I believe. And some other people came from Lokora in present day South Sudan. Okay. We also find that there's also a group that came from Lodo in present day Oba in present day South Sudan. Okay. So they all came together as one and they formed the group Orimi, the sub or the clan Orimi. And they have four subgroups within Orimi, okay, which are the Owiria, okay, Pawele, Gem, and the fourth one is Kurla, Kurla, okay. Um, okay, so now after this group, we've also found that they came and settled in their present location in 1885. They basically migrated into that region between 1885 and 1886. Um, and they settled by Got Pika, which is a mountain, one of the significant mountains in that region. Okay. When the Rimi people came, there were no other people there. So they were the first to settle in that region. Okay. So now this is a reason why the Orimi people are called um, the forefathers or founding fathers for the territories where they are settled today. Um, and they lived there and settled there for over 40 years. Okay. Okay. Up until 1926, um, the writer finds information that highlights some of the struggles they faced when the British came, basically. He's saying that when the white or the British came in 1926, the Orimi people were moved uh, to a river called Achila. Okay, they were moved to a river called Achila in Paniquara. They were moved from where they were to a river in Paniquara called Achila. Uh, and he lived in Achila for over 10 years from 1926 to 1934. Okay. And then by 1935, they were all moved and settled along the road um, in Opari. Um, Opari is another territory in present day South Sudan, leading up to Torit, which is the capital of present day Eastern Equatoria State in present day South Sudan. Okay. And then they stayed there until 1940, or they stayed there for 5 years. And then they moved to Ayi, Ayi River. Okay. And this is where they are until this date. They are still there by Ayi, Kulu Ayi, or Ayi River. Okay. Uh, and then they're also saying the Kurla people that came from Aru, and Lokara. They don't really know who led them there. They don't know the name of the chief. He was not able to find who led them to this region. Okay. And then regarding the Gem people, uh, we found that the Gem came from Obal, which is another clan in present day South Sudan, another clan of the Acholi people of present day South Sudan. So the Gem people came from that clan and settled with the Agoro people. Um, and They don't know why the Gem people left Obal to come to Agoro. They didn't find that information. And they don't know which chief or leader led them to Agoro either. They don't have that information as well. Now, regarding whether or not they have any land or land rights in any mountains, and we found that, or the writer found that there were no significant mountains where the Orimi people settled. They have no rights to any land, and they have no spiritual power or God. Um, and then the last subclan, I'm sorry, yeah, the last subclan is Patoho. And the Patoho has two mini subgroups within the subclan itself, which are the Pagor and the uh, Panimo. Panimo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Panimo. Pagurge Panimo. Okay? And they all came from the Patoro people in present-day Pajok, which is in present-day South Sudan. The Pajok people are also a tribe. Okay? Pajok is a place in the territory in present-day South Sudan, but um, it is also a name of the tribe. I'm sorry, the subclan. I'm sorry, the name of a clan belonging to the Acholi tribe. Okay, Pajok. So the Patola people, you can find them in Pajok, and now they are also part of Agoro, which is a different clan. Okay, and the Patoko people were led by a chief called Alem Chigira. Okay, and they came there around 1890. Okay, because they were fighting with other members from the Patogo subgroup in Pajok. So they decided to split up, and they ended up in what is known as Patogo, uh, Timi Patogo, and Agoro in present day South Sudan. Okay. Mm. And that's pretty much it. That concludes the reading on Agoro Lacam or Agoro territories to the left. It was just three subclans, and the reading was very brief. Okay, so tomorrow I will be reading on the Agoro Lacam territories, which includes, I believe, 6 subclans, which are Bura, Opara, I don't know how to say it, Oparaba, Ogora, Pawili, Okareng, and Kichari. Kichari. Okay, tell me what you think about what I was just reading on Agoro Lacam. If you're from Agoro Lacam or from any of these subclans that I'm reading about, please let me know. Drop your comments. Am I pronouncing everything okay? Is information correct? Please let us know, and I'll pull out my tech. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll read on Agoro Latrich. All right. The reading on Agoro Latrich is lengthy. So tomorrow I'll just read on the Buddha subclan. Okay. I'll focus on Buddha tomorrow. So stay tuned. Please like, comment, share, engage with the platform. Share anything. If you know anything about the Agoro people, please share. If you want to be a guest, please also send me a DM. Leave a comment under this video. Okay, anapo amatek anjakne card. This is segment Mingani, Kwan Gila Chuli. And this is within the Chaka platform. Anapo amatek, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Stay tuned. Apo. Bye-bye.